All right, do y'all want the good news or y'all want the bad news? So here's the thing. The good news is we're on a server. We can play. It's going to be awesome. The bad news is I found out the other server we were playing on, they only run for like 2 months at a time. They actually did a full server reset, so we've lost everything. I found a new server. And as you can see from here, we're just starting out. So, somebody's impaled by a drone already. This server started up. Server started up about 2 days ago, and it's relatively new. This is the spawn area. I mean, it's brand new. So, I look in here. There's just some light building. I'm just gonna take a few things from here. Not even looking. Just taking a gander. Just looking at what's in there. Hope I'm not going to get in trouble. But what I think I'm going to do is basically redo these episodes from what we kind of saw in episode 1 there. I'm not sure what that menu was. I think when I'm moving and click the zoom in, it does some weird things. So I basically have to go find a new spot to live. And it's not like last time where, we had some of those MMO plugins. This is going to be a completely fresh Minecraft build. I don't know what this is. It's a red bell pepper. Can I eat this? I don't know what these are. Oh, are they hats? I don't know. So we're gonna get started the same way so we'll get ourselves let's see here, 7 stone, just so that we can make ourselves the proper tool, and we'll be good to go. Actually, we'd like to keep our first pickaxe. It's a little sentimental, So let's go like this. We'll bada bing, bada boom, and an axe. So in any route, the tree feller command is actually supposed to be off by default and only on during a command, but it doesn't seem to be working properly. So what actually we'll have to do is the moderators are going to have to work that out. Like I said, this server just started up the other day, so it's relatively new. I will try not to abuse it in the meantime, but for now, it's kind of nice because I can just scoop and get whole trees fall. So it'll be easy for us in the beginning, and then as we progress, we will be turning that off. Just because that kind of takes away some of the fun of early game Minecraft, as well as like late game Minecraft, in my opinion. You know what? I said I didn't want to live in a taiga. And you know what? This is a river. Hold on. This is an old growth spruce taiga. But look at this area. It's stunning. This low support area right here, surrounded by this large mountainous area over here. We've got a nice large area over here. Honestly, I'm a really big fan of this. So I think what I do want to do is actually form my house over here. I'm going to have no problems with this. First things first, let's dig down. Let's get ourselves a nice little extra assortment of stone. We're going to need probably at least, we're going to need at least 14 of this. So let's grab 14 of it. That's going to be 8 for a furnace and 2 for various wood choppings. And let's get going on cutting down a bunch of this area here. First things first, though. Let's get some food situation taken care of. We'll get some of that going. Let's make ourselves a couple chests. We'll put a bunch of junk in it. as well as I am going to need a bed. This is our home now. We can put all of this junk away in here. So let's get going. And I will start as we did last time with many, many time lapses, because I know you love to see those. My goodness, do I hate dealing with villagers. But the good news is we've got the villagers all set up. They are all in their little hut, hopefully to be making some little babies for us. So now I think the next thing that we want to do is kind of get our starter home put together here. So I wasn't a huge fan of the little, like, water house that I had set up on the previous server, but I do kind of like the idea of like having like a little fishing village sort of thing. So what I'm going to do over here, as you can see, we've got a couple different types of wood all around us, between the birch and a couple oaks, as well as the dark oaks. I'm going to get to clearing some of the trees over here, which shouldn't take long at all thanks to our handy dandy little chopper chop. So I'll do this, bring a bunch of wood back, and then we're going to be able to actually start doing some pretty cool, a little fishing village sort of thing I think will look nice over there. So I've got a couple of stacks of things. We've got plenty of birch saplings, about 2 stacks of birch logs, plenty of stacks of dark oak and dark oak saplings. That's going to allow us to do just about anything we want with our build. And I think, let's see here, I have coordinates up over here. So I think our home is this way. So we'll scoot on back home, put a bunch of this stuff together to make ourselves our first little fishing village. We'll probably build a very small dock or something like that that goes out into the water. I think it'll look pretty nice out there as well. So let's see if our villagers are still in their homes. They are still in their homes. No baby. Oh, we actually do have a baby. So we know that our village breeder is working. That is fantastic news, because sometimes they can be a little bit finicky. And maybe before we start building, actually, we should probably go down into the mines for a little bit. There we go. And we will head down after I get just a few pieces of cobblestone here. And according to a quick Google here, the ore distribution for iron is most found at Y level of a 5 and around those surrounding areas. So we'll go all the way down to our level down there, and hopefully we'll be able to find some good stuff there. And look at that, we found even a little bit of iron in this clay. It's a good news for us, because we are on the hunt for iron. I mean, realistically what I could do is just get a iron farm set up, but I want to build with some iron tools to begin with here. It just seems like the easier thing to do. Found some lapis lazuli. We are into the deep dark. So we don't want to be so low. So the stairs are on this side. So we might actually be a little too low here. We don't want to be in the deep dark area. So I'm just going to mine in a straight line here until I run out of pickaxes. I'm going to hope I'm going to find a little bit of iron. We did find 6. That'll give us enough for a couple pickaxes, maybe an axe as well. And that'll give us a good chance that we can start actually building some good stuff. Got some spooky noises in here. Oh, and we seem to have that little feature there where it can mine strips of things. So that was pretty cool that we were able to mine all that in one foul swoop. And we did so happen upon a lush cave here, which is great, great, great news. I do love the lush caves. So we'll be able to explore it just a little bit here. And realistically, what I'm most looking for is actually the iron. I don't want to go too deep into this, honestly. It worries me a little bit. Mostly what I'm here to find is going to be like some of these glowberries and stuff. Now that seems like a fall hazard. Let's just be a little careful about that there. And I think I'll even put one more down. Maybe like this. Just to make it seem a little bit safer. Sure. So I'm thinking we're going to build our dock kind of coming off right here, and maybe our house on the left or the right. So I got to clear a little bit more land. And then after that, we'll... oh, I unlocked Tree Feller. Even though we have Tree Feller on, I unlocked it for now, which is nice to have. So let me chop down a bunch of trees here. We'll get to building again pretty soon. Alright, well it's super basic for now, and it's actually missing a roof. I have an idea for the roof, and I think what I want it to be is copper to add a little bit of texture in there. So really all I'll need to do is connect these little bits with some copper, get a bunch of copper and connect it through here. But overall, this is a good little, like, kind of starting base. It's not lit up or anything. I've still got a lot of work to do on the exterior. And I see right here, I'm actually missing a button on this guy here. So let me just put that there. There we go. So it's a nice little starter area. Not anything too in-depth. But now we have a little spot that we can row our boat up over here, and boom. So we've got our dock, got our home. Pretty basic, just some light organization, natural items, wood, stone, gravel. Putting some rare materials in here. Got my dirt down here, some tools. I'm just kind of storing the clay here. We've got some open chests here, and then upstairs will be the bedroom. I've got some barrels up here with nothing in them, my bed, and a little crafting table. Eventually we'll come to decorate this, but I just wanted to give us a nice little starting area. We also eventually have some room for a basement down here. for when we need that additional storage. But while we've been hard at work, I did take a little quick gander over here, and we've got a lot of villagers. So we're going to have to do something with them at some point as well. And I've got this creeper head that I got. This server has heads installed. So I did not kill a creeper with an exploding creeper. That's just a little trophy for myself to scare me when I wake up from bed and there's a creeper head near me. So I think this is a good start. We've got our village breeder up and running. We've got our house, and we've got this nice little farm over here. I guess it's not a farm, it's a fisherman's village. So that's going to be it. This is episode 3 or episode 1, depending on how you want to look at this. It is a fresh start again, unfortunately. But you know what? That's okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around with me while I try and play this game of Minecraft that we're playing here. Hopefully this reset will lead to some nicer, better builds. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Bye.